Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to part 6 of 6 of the best maps of 2018. I'm BonBonB and you're very welcome. Right, well, those who've been with me all week will know I'm going to start by saying if you've only just arrived and this is the very first one that you've seen, please go back and watch the first 3 or 4 minutes of episode 1. Link will be on the screen now. Reason being, there's disclaimers and explanations and all that sort of stuff going on at the start of the very first show, and if you ask me any questions at the end of today's show in the comments that have been covered at the beginning of show number 1, well, I ain't gonna answer them. Obviously, you've been told, you've been warned. Links on the screen now. Okay, let's crack on and have a look at the shortlisted map number 6 that didn't make the final 6. It's Florence, Toscana by Momo Timbuktu. This map doesn't really show up too well from a distance. The colours are very subtle and very gentle, and it's not that vibrant look that really pops out from a great distance. The whole map has a real nice laid-back country vibe, obviously based in Italy. You've got the rolling hills that you can build your vineyards into. There's no big highway going through the middle of the map, although we do have a river running through the map. But it's more about settlements and small town builds. You in theory could upgrade the roads to be able to handle a lot more traffic and build a huge city here. There's the space, there is no doubt there is the space. But then you'd be losing the whole vibe of the actual map. Momo Timbuktu, Lewis has done a really good job with this one. It matches exactly the vibe that it should do. And for that, although there might be more exhilarating, better detailed maps out there, well, that's what sold me on this one. I get a real feel for that laid-back Italian lifestyle. So that's Florence, Toscana by Momo Timbuktu, my shortlisted map that didn't make the final 6 and the 6. We've done one of those every single day this week. Okay, now on to the map of the year. Now, I have forewarned people all through the week, this isn't the most playable map. It is playable, it's plenty playable, but you've got to have you've got to basically work for NASA and be borrowing the works computer to be able to run this map. It is very intensive, but it's perfect. It's just mind-blowingly perfect. It's just a shame that it's so intensive. That said, when I saw it, there's nothing that come close to it this year for me, and so I would like to present to you the map of the year, my map of the year. It's the Crimson Cordilleras by Soedric. So this map is gobsmackingly beautiful. We are using the Frostic Fall theme with the Relight Average LUT. It doesn't actually specifically say Relight Average on this Theme Workshop page, it just says Relight, but Relight Average seems to be the popular one, and it kind of matched up fairly well with the pictures on the screenshots. Where to start with this map? First of all, it's going to lag a little bit, even on my i7 with 32 gigs of RAM PC. If you see stuttering, that'll be why. Okay, what we have is a map that is so packed with stuff. I mean, packed, and there's no space at all for just anything. Let me start off by, what we're going to do is I'm just going to nudge the map over to the left a little bit and down, and we're just going to come down to this little area here. Look, just look here, right? Just look at that. This little insignificant part of the map off in the fog, where there's this little bit of water flow starting from here. This could have been left just as, well, blank. It could have been left blank, it could have been a little lake, it could have been anything. What we've got is some unnecessary extra detailing. When I say unnecessary, I mean this whole map is just unnecessary. By his own admission in the description, the whole description is just sort of like, it does say, look, I've gone overboard here, you have been warned. And we were warned, we come down here and we say we got these little things here, and just everywhere you look on here is a screenshot opportunity. There are minor issues, but on a map that is as bold as this one, this is the least of your worries. Then when you come around the corner, you go, hang on, there's like things built here. Yes, there's a lot of things built on this map. It's medieval castles, and it's got like an exotic Siberian Russian feel to it, I would suggest, maybe. We've got these ruins, buildings that are just got the foundations left, and then you've got, well, just the whole thing is. But remember, we are still nowhere near the middle of the map here. We've got a little bit of detailing going on here with this water feature. I suggest it can only be called a water feature. Right next to this thing, this magnificent building here. I'm calling it a thing. I just don't know where to start with this map. It's completely overwhelming. And then if we come up here, we can follow the water flow up into the mountains, where it's all snowy up here. And we've got another building up here as well. And you could say, hang on, there's the path going up into the mountains here, BonBon. Follow that up a bit further. So we've got a gate here. Then we follow the path up into the hills a little bit further. I think that's about basically as far as we've got here. Is there anything further up the mountain? I don't think there is. I think maybe that's a gate to stop anybody attacking from this direction. That'd be a hell of a fight, wouldn't it? Yes. Where are we on the map? At the moment, all we've covered is this little section of the map there, and already you can see. And this isn't even buildable area. By your own admission, look at this. The only area here that you could have built on is down here. This little area here. It's like, what is going on? What is going on? So anyway, yes, we have more beautiful detailing going on here, and I could just keep saying more beautiful detailing going on here for the whole episode. I'm not going to. It got just look at this. Just look at the beauty. It's outstanding. And everywhere you look, you have got buildings. Say not actual city buildings, but oh look, we can go up this hill here to some kind of cathedral or something up here. Oh look, it's just gone 5 o'clock. Well, hang on, no, that's just gone midday. Sorry, or midnight. I think it's midday because it's bright, you know. Yeah, then you've got all of that, and look, you could just take a screenshot of just about anywhere you point the camera. Anywhere you point the camera, there is a screenshot waiting to happen. If we head down to, this is one of the two start squares. You can see like we've got some clearance, log clearance going on here, so you can start building into this area here. The trees being felled, and look at the ground detailing. That's even suggesting that this ground is being worked. It's nothing's been left. It's just all there. And come down here as well, and we've got, look at the mix of trees, the colours of the trees, the reds, the deep greens, the mid greens, and the textures of the land underneath. It's just stunning. Just stunning. Everywhere you go, you've got the remnants of buildings that were once there and have long since perished. Then you've got mountains like this, the mountain in the middle of the map, and you can see, well, the foliage and the trees feel like they're in places where they could have got a grip, could have got a hold onto the mountain. And I completely buy into this. Just the detailing on this mountain alone must have taken a considerable time. This isn't a 5-minute job, this mountain. This is at least, what, at least an hour? Yeah, probably at least an hour, I'd say. What else is going on? We've got a ridge here. Look at this ridge. And the detailing at the bottom of the ridge suggesting that the stones are dropping away from the ridge. Oh, crumbs. I've been so looking forward to coming back to this map. So looking forward to coming back to this map. Everything is just lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Have we got yeah, we've got some more buildings down here. We've got this cathedral down here with detailing. Oh, look, we've got mammoth churchyard, graveyard going on there. Obviously enclosed in the walls. Got little tombs as well, and lots of garbage. Yes, you'll have to, if you're playing this map, you are going to have to switch off all of the problems. You're going to have to really play modded, or demolish all of this. Seriously, you can build on this. If you were to demolish everything and just start building everything apart from, well, I mean, there's a few more drowned trees there. Can't believe I gave this map 5 stars for detailing. I think it would still have got 5 stars for detailing, even with a few drowned trees sneakily falling into place. Have we got anything else that we haven't looked at? Well, there's loads we haven't looked at. Like we could follow this river up here, and it's cutting through the mountains. It's a bit straight, but it still feels like it actually has carved that gorge on its own. And we've got a little water source going on here and up to this lake, and then there's a water source feeding the lake at the top as well. Clearly a fantasy map, not one to be completely bought into, but can you imagine building a city? There's space in the middle. There is space in the middle. You just have to allow. Oh, and look at this. Just look at this. This is like St. Michael's Mount, isn't it? Except for up in the mountains rather than down at sea level. Let's come down here. Let's have a look. If we come up, hang on, where are we? Where's the path lead from this? So right, so you'd be following the path up this way, and then up through these trees here, and past that little turret there, up the hill, up and around the hill again, up into the snow. Look at the transition with the snow. Look at the transition with the snow. Look at this. Up into the snow. Follow the path along here. Through the gates. You've got this little welcome area here. And then through the next gate. Into the gardens. Through the gardens. And then into the palace. Up in the mountains. It is mind-blowingly spectacular. I don't know what more to say apart from, wow, this is without doubt my map of the year. It's not the most playable, but once seen, never forgotten. And all I can say is, Soedric, retire now. You can't match this. You can't match this. 200 plus hours spent on this is it does not surprise me at all. It is a absolute work of art, and I bow to you, good sir. So that's it from 2018. I know we're in 2019 now. The new series of What Map, the new year of What Map begins on Monday with one of this year's finalists. Some of you already know who it is, but yeah, one of this year's finalists has got a map out over Christmas that hasn't been reviewed yet, so we'll start with that one, and then we'll hit the ground running, and hopefully have a stellar year for map making. Thank you very much for everybody supporting me through 2018. Thank you very much to the Patreons over the patrons over on patreon.com/BonBonB. You guys have made a huge difference to me in the last 12 months. Thank you so much indeed. Thank you to everybody who watches the videos, especially to those who don't skip the ad. It all helps. They're just little bits, little dribbles of money. I'm a long way from being a full-timer yet, but it's starting to make a bit of a difference to my life, so thank you very much for everybody who supported me there as well. Right, that's it. This lovely view I'm going to leave you with, and I'll see you again tomorrow for the chart show, and maybe a little bit of Asset World as well. Thanks for watching. I've been BonBonB, and you've been very, very welcome.